Okay, so if you're learning the Rubik's Cube and learning these algorithms, a lot of people will put them in notations. And I know when I first started, it was really hard with the notations. Because it would be those R's and U's and D's. I have no idea what it's trying to say. And even when I do understand, the primes mess me up, but no more. I'm going to give you a full guide on the notation. Let's start with the most basic, R. So all of this will have it facing you, a side facing you. So R moves are on this right side. So R is this. R prime, which is R with an apostrophe, is bring the right side down, right? Then left. As opposed to R going up, L will go down and L prime will go up. Next up is your F moves. Now these are on the side facing you. It's this, right? Now F, the normal F move is turning this side, this is the best way I can explain it. The top side, this edge will turn to the right. F prime is actually it turning away. The next is a B move. What it's going to do is work in the back. So a normal B goes in the direction of an F prime. So this edge goes down to the left. It's almost like you're doing the F, but without facing the F, you're facing away from the F, right? B, B prime, B, B prime. Next, we will have your D moves. D is the bottom. I know it's confusing because you think B is bottom, but B is back. All right, so D moves. D will go the bottom to the right. D prime will be the bottom to the left. D, bottom to the right. D prime, bottom to the left. Next is your U moves. Your U moves are on the top, even though it'd be T, it feels like it should be T, it's not, right? So your U moves go top to the right, and your U prime will be top to the left. Top to the right, U, top to the left, U prime. Sometimes it'll have a 2 behind the letter, so it'll be like R2, D2. Just know that you do it twice. And it doesn't matter which direction you do it because it's a square, right? Remember, because it's a cube, 2 moves don't matter. Like, doing it that way is the same as doing it that way. It'll all produce the same thing. And there are other moves that you can do. These are called wide moves. Now these wide moves, instead of just turning one side like you do for most turns, you turn 2 at a time. It's one side and one middle. So it'll look like this. Now let's look. They'll either be notated as whatever letter it is with a lowercase w after it, or just the lowercase version of that letter. So, for example, a U move. Normal U move would be this, but a UW or a lowercase u would be this. Same for DW slash lowercase d. Same for RW slash lowercase l, LW lowercase l, FW lowercase f, BW lowercase b. So sometimes with algorithms, it'll tell you to rotate your cube. So let's say this is your cube with just no rotations at all. If it tells you to do an X move, it means move this side to the top by just rotating it like that. If it tells you to do a Y move, it means that it wants this side to be the front and that first side to be on the left. If it wants a Z move, it wants this to stay the front, but this side to become the white. So the top becomes the right side, and the one that you're facing stays. And of course, there are the prime versions, and they just go the opposite directions, as well as the two versions, which means that you just do something like this, like turn it over. Next are the slice moves. Now these slice moves are very important for certain algorithms, like your PLLs. So the most common one you're going to find is M. Now M follows in the left direction, that way. So like, for example, an L move is this. So a normal M move is going to be bring that down. Now an M prime is bringing it up. An E move follows in the D directions. So you're going to move the center that way. And E prime is that way. S is in the F direction, like the face. So S will go like this, or and S prime will go like that, right? Also, of course, there are the primes and the twos, just like every other notation. By the way, I'm getting a lot of this information from various websites. If you want more reference, go to the JPerm website, jperm.net. JPerm is an amazing YouTuber. He also has a great video on this, but I hope that I could go more in depth into these notations.